And go.
Good morning and welcome to MCCDC in
Good
Washington.
Morning. Good morning. I'm Joanna and this is Wendy. And I'm here interviewing Wendy because she is one of our pastoral care ministers and also is involved in our SHARE program ministry. So, Wendy.
Yes.
It is a cold morning here.
Rainy, sleety morning, yes.
And you made it here.
By the grace of God, yes.
And so why was it so important for you to be here today?
Well, I think the main thing that drove me this morning was knowing that these families that we provide SHARE packages for are depending upon this food.
Okay.
And so I felt it was important to push my way through the weather, using wisdom, of course, but to certainly do what I could to get out to the warehouse because even though weather might be inclement, hunger doesn't take a break.
Okay. All right. Well, tell us something about the SHARE program. I mean, why should people watching this live, we're Facebook Live, come and get involved in the ministry?
Well, I think, first of all, we're in ministry to serve. That is the main reason that we are involved in ministry, and that service takes on lots of different types. SHARE is just one way to give back, to provide food for families that are unable to afford food during the month. We have elderly people that we serve that can't get out, so we actually deliver those packages to them. So, yeah.
That sounds good. Well, so how does someone just come? How often do you package the food? What do they do if they want to get involved?
Okay, so typically the SHARE program is once a month. We take orders on the first and second Sundays of the month, and then the delivery of the food actually takes place on the fourth Sunday.
Okay.
So you have 2 weeks in which to place orders, and then on the fourth Sunday of the month, you come in, and from 9:30 to 10:30, we distribute the foods.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right.
And the way someone gets involved is just simply saying, hey, I'd like to get involved. I think some people don't fully understand exactly what the SHARE ministry does in total. So let me just say that it's low-cost foods that are prepared. Usually it's a value pack that comes out each month. It's $21. So it's
$21.
That's all it is. It's just $21 for a box. And it contains, like this month, the box contained a whole frying chicken, pollock fish fillets, vegetables, produce, mashed potatoes, macaroni, even a coconut custard pie was in there for this month. So that's a pretty good deal for $21.
Right.
And if people aren't able to afford that, which we do have some families who aren't able to afford that, the church does some minimal sponsorships of those packages.
Okay.
But what we also have are a number of people who simply sponsor a family. So someone might say, well, I don't necessarily need a box, but could I donate $21 to cover a family for this month? Absolutely. You could donate 21, 42, whether it's 63, however much you like, and you could just make that out directly to MCCDC, and we would cover that as a sponsorship.
Right. And I think there's actually a link on the website.
Yes.
And if you go to mccdc.com and there's a donate link, and I think that you can select the SHARE program.
Absolutely.
Is that correct?
You can designate it. It will go directly to SHARE. That's right. And right now we're serving about 15 to 20 families a month.
Oh, wow.
It does go up, of course, around the holidays. There tends to be a little bit more need, which we certainly understand. But yeah, on an average, we serve about 15 to 20 families a month. And we're hoping to get more information out there about SHARE and maybe bring more sponsors in so that we can sponsor even more families, because it's such a vital program.
Right.
One of the reasons I even became involved in MCCDC SHARE program here as a member is because prior to my coming to this church, church. When I was a young single mother in my 20s and wasn't making a lot of money, the church I attended at that time had a share program.
Right.
And those share boxes got me and my daughter through quite a few
wow.
months. Yes.
Wow.
So for me, it's sort of even a personal reason that I'm connected with the ministry, because I know the benefit that it provides.
Right. Well, let's hold on a second. Let me check my cell phone and see if anyone's watching, number one.
Sure.
And number two, to see if anyone watching actually has questions. If you have questions or comments and you're watching on Facebook Live, put them in the comment feed. And so let me check. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Well, while you're checking, I want to make sure that we show the share workers at work back here, because it's not just me. Mama C, can you stand up here for just a second? Who's one of our faithful, dedicated share workers. This program would not run without her, so I appreciate her. Mama C, why do you do the share program?
Because it's important that people know that they can get food and be helped, and they don't have to be afraid to ask, because the church is here. That's what we're here for, to serve and be here for the people. And we definitely try to do that. So that's why I'm here.
Right. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your dedication. And
it looks like maybe it's an early morning. People are fighting the ice. But even after we stop streaming live, if you do have questions, just feel free to put it in the comments section, and we'll try to respond to the questions. Now, just a plug for the church, this is MCCDC. We're at 5th and Ridge in Washington, D.C., Northwest. Our services are Sundays from 9 until about 10, but 9 and 11 are Sunday services. But on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, there will be one service at 10 o'clock, and there's also a Christmas Eve service at 7.
At 7. That's right.
So I'm going to leave Wendy, because she has so inspired me to get involved. I'm going to go help. But I'll leave it to Wendy to close us out.
Well, thank you, Joanna. Thank you. And that really is all it takes. What Joanna has said, if you just have a desire, if there's something on the inside of you that makes you feel like you want to serve those that are less fortunate than you, you understand the importance of feeding the hungry. We hope that you would take some inspiration from this video, from the share program, what we have going on here, and decide that you want to help and participate through serving, helping us pack packages, or even just making a donation by going to the website and designating the share program. $21 feeds a family for a month. Thank you.